Hello, YouTube, tabletop players, board gamers, and fans of Gloomhaven. Welcome to Two Players, One Review. I am Alan.
And I'm Matthew, and today we are continuing our adventure with Bruiser. I'm playing through the campaign of Buttons and Bugs, and today we are playing Scenario 2 on Level 1. It's a Level 1 difficulty, and I'm playing on Standard difficulty. And this time we get to use items.
Nice. Let's get those equipped and we'll head down to the map.
Sounds great. I'll meet you there.
The Collector. Look out the scavengers, I see, the vermin offers. You're not the first to barge on hail and get this less than ideal result. We've all been there. Some of us have realized the need to work together if we're to make it the best out of this. I assume you'd like to be big again? You nod. Then I have a proposal for you. During my time here, I've collected things that may be useful. You may borrow them, and in exchange, I will accompany you so I may expand my collection. I can also tell you that your best hope for escape is getting into the Crooked Bone and taking the issue up with Hale. Unfortunately, you look behind you and the door is now firmly closed. Yeah, the only way in is through the Button's Kingdom, across the road. Come on. You can now equip items during scenario setup. You can get into a window in the Crooked Bone by ziplining across the crumbling Geralev, the collector says. They point to another derelict tavern in front of you, otherwise known as Button's Kingdom. The collector hesitates, gesturing to a small crowd of bandits on the cobblestone streets blocking your path. Monsters, bandit guard, and bandit archer. Goal: defeat all monsters.
Scenario 2, Level 1. We just talked with the collector, so now we can use items. I picked Sparrow's Skull Helm and Venom Fang. And now we got 3 enemies, being the green being the bandit guard, and the other 2 are bandit archers. And we are going to get into it. Alright, so I'm going to pick these 2. 15 being my initiative, and save these 2. Got a minus for the guard. Archers get a plus, so they just stay right there. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the move 3 jump. I'm just going to move up. And then I'm going to attack 3, shield 1. And I will use the Poison Fang. I get a plus. So that's 4 damage, shields to 3, but he does get a poison. 1, 2, 3. And he is now poisoned, which is super nice. And I'm going to make this my active, so I get a shield 1 for the round. And that goes to B. Going initiative order, the bandit is just going to attack me for 1. 0. Hits for 1. I got a shield of 1. That moves down. They gain a shield. Doesn't matter, I'm already done. The archer is going to go. The blue one is going to attack me for 3. With a minus, so that goes down to 2. With my shield, that goes down to 1. And the purple archer cannot reach me. I'm out of range. So now it's top of the order. I'm going to choose to leave the shield 1 because that's very good. I attacked, so that should have gone down 1. That was my mistake. Still getting used to that. I'm going to pick these 2. Initiative being 27. Save that one. So the bandit guard is going to plus. And the archer going, oh, negative. Let me go quick. Okay, so I picked 27, so the archers go first. I'm going to go up here. They're going to go around here, and they got only a range of 2. So they do not hit me. I'm luckily out of their range. I'm going to use the bottom action, attack 2 with a pierce 1. on the green guard. A plus. So I got actually a +2 for that. So that's 4, 5, shield 1, that goes down to 1.
You got Pierce.
Yes, I do. So there we go. He dies. And now, my top action, I would have attacked 2, pushed 2, but I still get the strengthen. These 2 get flipped. And that will be top of the order. And that does move down. So I'm going to go pretty late here. I'm going to pick these 2. I'm going to pick 61. So the only chance of me going first is if I get a plus, and no. They're going to go there. So the blue one's going to go. Move 1. Move 1. And a range of 3. I am in range. 0. So I take 2 damage, which gets shielded to 1. Goes down to 10. The second archer has a move 1. And 1, 2, 3. I am in range. So attack for 2. A plus, so a +1. That goes to 3. I shield it down to 2. 9, 8. So I'm going last, but that's what I honestly expected. Move 3. All attacks gain +1 this round. That's pretty good. What I'm actually going to do is chase down that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Chase down the purple. I'm going to attack for 4, 5, and I'll tap that so I get advantage. I either get 0 or... So I'm definitely taking the 0. That's 5 damage on purple. Down to 2. And I am completely okay with that. That does move down. I was strengthened anyway, so I actually didn't even need to use that. That was my mistake. These go to discard. At the beginning of my round, I'm going to deactivate this, flipping it to B. I get one more turn before I have to rest. Now I'm going to do 18, so I still possibly couldn't go first. See what they get. They get a 0, so they actually just stay right there. And I don't have wind, but Pierce doesn't really matter. I'm going to pick to heal myself 2 and attack for 3. I get a plus, so that's 4. That kills him. And then I'm going to pick to heal 2 self, going back up to 10. And these go in here. The archer gets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same. Go over here. Range of 3. You're going to attack me for 2. 0. So hits for 2. My heal this turn didn't really do anything. Now I am back down to 8. Alright. I'm going to pick to do a long rest, which means I get to pick which card to discard. I get my items back, and I heal 2. I need wind for that. I'm going to pick to discard. Probably this one. I'm going to pick to discard this one. I don't have 2 enemies left. Jump isn't that crucial. I can get there pretty quick. So that one's lost. These 3 are up. I do get my items back. Okay, so since I did a long rest, they get to activate.
Gain your health.
And then, oh yes, I long rested, so I gain up to 10. I have a feeling it's going right back down. Yeah, with an attack 3 coming in. Possibly a -2 as well. Okay, so that's a lot of damage. They got a plus times 2. That's 6 damage. Now I'm down to 4. Okay. That really, really hurt. Now we're back to top of the order. I'm going to pick these 2. I'm going to pick 15. They go plus, so they stay right there, which is completely fine with me. I'm going to use the move 4 to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to gain advantage on it. It's a attack 3, push 2, strengthen self. And I will choose to add a poison to this attack. I gain advantage, so there's nothing I can get better than a plus. So I got a plus, that's a times 2, that's 6 damage, and then I push them in the trap for 7. And they would have got poisoned, but it doesn't matter. 7 damage in 1 turn. And that concludes it.
Standing on the other side of the street, before the towering, crumbling Gerlev, the collector clears their throat. Honestly, it's probably best to avoid Button entirely. Very eccentric. I recommend sneaking through the crack in the wall.
Welcome back. And that wasn't too bad. Still, even with the archers with the range, it was a really cool new mechanic to see, but again, it's not really new with Gloomhaven, but I did think that the archers weren't that bad because they didn't even have a shield.
No, and what it does is early in the game, these early missions really give you a way to get your feet wet and learn the mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, get a little taste of ranged weapons there.
Also items.
And first touch of items. So a couple new things that we're going to use going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, yeah, Bruiser did great. No trouble at all. Got through both the guards and the archers, doing what he does best, smashing them.
And check back next time, because next time we are playing a Bruiser specific mission, barging in.
Scenario 4. We skip 3 and go right to 4 with Bruiser.
Which is really cool to see how the different characters split up their paths.
The scenario's splitting, the campaign is splitting already. So yes, check back, like, subscribe. We'll have new videos posted real soon, and we will continue this campaign.
We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.